Hello Aquarius, how you guys doing? First of all, yes, I've been a bit sick, so my voice is still recovering, but I do feel well. I feel fine. If I do stop the reading at any point and it cuts out a little bit and goes to another part of the clip, it's just because I'm gonna cough in between. I'm gonna pause the video recording and I'm gonna cough. But aside from all that, I hope you guys are doing well. This is gonna be your reading for the last week of January, so let's dive into it together, shall we? Let's see what's going on for you guys. For Aquarius spirit, what do you have for my Aquarians out there? Let's get a message out for them, please, for the week ahead. Okay, feisty. You got collaboration. Okay, being important for you guys this week. So this says collaboration achieves greater goals. So maybe this is a really good time to consider whether you can work in a team with others, or to maybe, find a team, maybe find some friends and collaborate something with. Also, I kind of feel like I want to say that maybe making sure that you have some people in your life who actually do aim high. Sometimes we are left with some friends, so just sometimes, this is not a message for everybody, but just some friends who are okay settling. This is telling me that you're not okay with that. Like, you need greater goals, or you're aspiring for greater things in life. So don't get comfortable. Don't get all comfortable being settled, okay? Get some people who can be your accountability partner, okay? That's where I feel like the saying collaboration achieves greater goals. It's not just about people in the same project. It could be on your own project, but speaking to other people can make you really kind of feel like, okay, I'm going to do something differently. And it can give you some really good advice if they've been there and done that, or if you're working towards similar things in your personal life, like fitness partners, or I don't know, friends who just have similar goals. I don't know what it is, but let's dive into more messages for you. Either way, it's saying that you need a group of people, all right, and it will help you to achieve greater goals. Let's get you some more oracle cards, please. Spirit, let's see a message for Aquarius. One more from this deck. A leg up, literally about getting help from others. Sometimes we need a little bit of a boost, and that's fine. Again, needing to ask help from others, or get help from others, or collaborating absolutely seems to be your message. Let's get you another one. Whoa. All right, Angel of Balance here, which a lot of people have been getting from different decks. So I really feel like we're entering a period where a lot of people are getting that as advice. It clearly is significant. So Angel of Balance is basically like the Justice card. It's just like Libra energy. It's about bringing balance into a situation. If we're going to relate it to things that we've already been speaking about, then it could be there's a time to be independent and there's a time to have some people around you. All right. Both are beneficial. Both are great. So that's the message coming up for you there. Let's dive a little bit deeper. Let's see. All right, let's get 2 cards from this deck, please. Okay. Electric Eel says, bring your ideas to life. Oh, and Bobcat Spirit says, life is a mystery. So that's about embracing the unknown, and it's okay for things to be mysterious. That's the best part about life. If everything was written in stone and you knew everything that was going to happen, it would be so boring, right? So this is a really good reminder that life is just a big old mystery. Sometimes we don't know why things happen. Sometimes we don't know where we're going. All right, and that's a part of the fun sometimes. It can be scary, but it also is a part of the fun. Balance, right? It's a little bit of both in there. And as I said, the Electric Eel Spirit says, bring your ideas to life. They're showing me like Frankenstein, because I was seeing which I never get with that card, but I'm seeing the sparks being important, not just to have an idea, but bring it to life. Like, pull the lever on it, whatever that means, bring it to life. I wonder what that means. Maybe it's about taking action. Sometimes we can all get lost in procrastination, saying, oh, I'm going to be doing this, I'm going to do that. And it all is something written down, but then we never really take action on it, right? So I just feel like maybe they're calling for that. Now, the leg up card I haven't spoken about with you. So this is just a reminder that it's okay to allow yourself to depend on others sometimes. Usually when this card comes in, it comes in for people who are very hyper independent or are in that kind of energy where asking for help feels like, a weakness, right? It feels like you're weak if you ask for help, or if you need a shoulder to cry on, that makes you weak. Or if you need somebody to help you, it makes you feel weak. You should know how to do it by yourself, but that's not what life is about. Life is about balance. It's good if you can do those things, but it doesn't make you weak to need help from somebody else. Sometimes we need a leg up, and that's okay. So again, that kind of links with that collaboration. But let's dive into our tarot and see what Spirit has to say for you guys this week. All right. Spirit for Aquarius. Let's get a card for the overall energy of this week for them. Ace of Pentacles. This feels really good in terms of career, but whatever it is long term when the Ace of Pentacles comes in, right? It can be money, can be resources, can be a new stream of income, can be a career opportunity coming up, but it's an ace, so it's new, okay? And it is all about stability in general. So you're having a new stable beginning happening this week, which feels really good. Let's see a little bit more about that. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Why is this here in the overall energy? What is this meaning? The Three of Pentacles, about collaboration. This is also my card of planning, prepping, and building something, okay? In the beginning stages of building something. So again, a really good time for those of you who are actively working on a plan. This feels really good. And again, teamwork makes the dream work. Sometimes there are areas in our life where we fall a bit short, but other people, it could be their strengths. It's okay to have strengths and weaknesses, by the way. That's why teamwork is really important, because you might be really good at design, but somebody's really good at admin, I don't know, and together, boom, we make a really good business idea. I don't know. It's just, that's the kind of collaboration coming through. So yeah, Three of Pentacles are planning. Ace of Pentacles is all about planting that seed. So again, it can kind of go in a little bit with that message I was saying about bringing it to life. Okay, you have a plan. Now is a good time to start filling it in. Okay, like actually doing it. I'm seeing like a tracker, but not like a scary tracker. I mean like a habit tracker or financial tracker, or like, I don't know. I'm seeing a plan. Now it's time to fill it in. I don't know. Progress report. I don't know. It's just a little bit of an example, I guess, from Spirit. So Three of Pentacles. Again, teamwork makes the dream work, makes things work faster. When you're feeling tired, somebody else can chip in. But even if you're not collaborating, it's just a really good time to build on something. All right, what's the energy of Aquarius then? How are they showing up? The Hanged Man. Okay, let's see what that is about then before we show you. Why is Aquarius showing up as the Hanged Man? One more. Okay, it's about the same thing. Okay, and the High Priestess. So both of these are very strong Piscean energies. Okay, you could be on the cusp, but it doesn't matter. This is about listening to your intuition, gaining inner guidance, following your gut instincts. But the Hanged Man is a little bit of a stuck energy. So I'm gonna get one more. Why is the Hanged Man here specifically for Aquarius? What is this stuck energy or this upside down energy? It's just a period of reflection. That's what it feels like to me. Because these are great cards, by the way. So usually the Hanged Man is like, life has put you upside down in a difficult situation, but through this, we're able to see life a bit differently. And maybe that does resonate for you guys. In this, again, difficult situation, he's actually using it to observe. And with the High Priestess, I wonder if this is you observing your own intuitive ideas. Maybe you are connecting to your intuition a lot more, because the High Priestess is that. Gaining downloads and stuff like that. Just intuitive insights about this very, very good financial opportunity. Whatever this is about, whether it be your home, your family, long-term relationships, whether it be about your finances and your bank account. I don't know what you're focusing on, but the Ace to the 10 is just literally the beginning and the end. It is the start to the finish. Windfall, financial windfall, abundance, whatever it is, it's about having it all. So you're in the beginning stages of having it all, basically, is what I'm trying to say to you. I wonder if you do feel stuck, or if you are just taking some time out to think about what your intuition is saying to you this week. Let's see, what's your challenge? What is the challenge of what's the challenge this week for Aquarius? Page of Swords. Okay, that's about study, research. Can be about difficult people around you. So just pay attention to anyone who might be a bit triggered by you or your own triggers as well. Let's dive in a bit deeper to that one. The Page of Swords is all about being curious though, diving deep into the layers. That's your challenge. Why is the Page of Swords the challenge? What does this mean? The Star. Okay, so the Star and the Four of Swords represents something needs healing, and the Seven of Swords coming through with collaboration. Both of these cards about collaboration. You could have a bit of trust issues, and maybe because you have been let down in the past by people who you needed to depend on or did depend on, and they let you down. Seven of Swords is sneaky behavior. When it comes down to people, usually it is about lies, deception, sneakiness, I don't know, being selfish, whatever it can be. Doing things we shouldn't be doing, for example. This can cause a lack of trust when it's to do with other people around you. But because the Star card is here and the Four of Swords, this needs healing. It kind of is saying here that yes, there are people that we cannot trust. Use your discernment, but don't shy away from collaboration, because again, we've been saying here that sometimes it's okay to get some help or to get some advice or to rely on others. It's okay. It's actually really it takes strength to do that, to be vulnerable and to need help, because we all need help. And if we're not admitting that, then we are seeing that as a weakness. And that's a little bit toxic. But yeah, so this needs healing. So the Page of Swords would be your own triggers. There's something about yourself that feels a little bit like it's you don't want to trust, you can't trust anybody. That's your challenge. Interesting. All right, let's dive into what's going on in your external environment then. Justice. Okay, so legal situations or bringing a balance into your external environment are all themes going on for you guys this week. Let's see. Why is justice in the external environment, please? Okay. Six of Swords. One more. Okay. So Six of Swords is about moving forward. So I feel like you're creating justice in your life. So if you've had difficult situations where you felt like you were wronged, which we've seen, you are creating balance. And the best way to create justice in your life or karma is by moving on. And that's what the message is here as well with the Six of Swords. Now, some of you could be moving, maybe you're dealing with like visas or documents or whatever to move, to travel, whatever it is for you guys, because this is about physical movement at times. The Nine of Swords came up too. It did look a little bit reversed, so I'll read it as that. But the Nine of Swords can be about worries and fears. But because it's reversed, if you are having any worries or fears about your environment, I feel like that's going to settle down this week. Seven of Wands, and then the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is about being vulnerable, and I wonder if that's your balance here. Maybe you are going to be receiving some sort of like romantic gesture, or even if it's platonic, there is some sort of emotional message coming away around this time from somebody. And then Seven of Wands is about, despite the odds and despite all the craziness that might be going on in your external world and all the things you have to do and all the things life is throwing at you and everything's coming up at the same time, you are going to push past that part, okay, and create balance in your life. So it is a card of success. You will gain victory over the challenges that you're facing right now, and you will get on top of everything. So that's justice, right? That's balance. Let's see what's going on in your inner world then. For Aquarius, what's going on inside? Two of Wands, so you're thinking about your future, and then the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of options, maybe a lot of ideas. So it kind of makes sense with the electric eel. Bring it to life. Now there's another message that comes through with this, which Seven of Cups can also be a card of confusion or overwhelm of options. So whatever it is to you, Two of Wands, I would say, get clear on one thing that you know you want right now and start to bring it to life, okay? And then start building on it. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to do everything at once. If you don't need to, then you don't have to do that, okay? Do one thing at a time if it is something that actually gets the ball rolling, because Two of Wands is looking into your future and thinking about where you want to go next. And maybe you don't know. Maybe you're scared to start things because you don't know what your life is going to look like in 5 years and if you can maintain something. But I feel like that's why the life is a mystery card is coming through, because it's like you don't need to know that. They're almost saying it's okay. You don't need to know that. It's a mystery. And maybe what you do today is what's going to change what's going to happen in your life in the next 5 years, right? So it's almost like, let it be a mystery. You don't need to figure it all out. You need to just know what you want to work towards and start doing that. Okay, it might help you. Let's clarify each of these. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. Can you clarify what this is? King of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and a Page of Swords. So the good thing about this, because we had the Page of Swords being in your challenge, you could be walking away from people who again are quite triggered, or people who are triggered or jealous by you. That could be the sense here. It could also be your own triggers that you're walking away from, which feels quite nice because you're moving towards that King of Pentacles, which is stability. And also the person who has that Ten of Pentacles that we've seen is in your future. So this feels quite nice. I think that you are going to be more stable moving forward, more grounded, and have loyal companions, by the way, because there is this dog here, and dogs represent loyalty. Or is it a wolf? Who knows? Either way, it's sitting by his side, so it is about loyal companions. Okay, so leaving behind things that don't serve you might help you with any of this confusion or with this overwhelm of options here. Okay, so I'm also feeling like some of you are diving way too deep into something that doesn't need to go that deep, because it feels like you're trying to make sense of something, and it does really feel like Spirit's saying you don't need to make sense. Leave it alone. It will make sense to you later on. Because of the Hanged Man, it feels like you're trying to observe something, trying to dive deep into your intuition to get some answers here, maybe about your future, because again, it does feel like it's a constant theme coming through. Yeah, so it just feels like don't do that. Don't procrastinate. That's self-sabotage a little bit there. Let's see what the Two of Wands is about, though. Why is the Two of Wands in the inner world of Aquarius? Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is about learning new things. You have a lot of pentacles being in your future. So like you're going to be very grounded. You're going to have a lot of wealth and a lot of material assets and stability. So that's quite nice. So Two of Wands, thinking about the future. So what's interesting about this is that the Two of Wands usually has one wand that he's accomplished, right? And usually it's kind of nailed into the castle he's sitting on top of. And the other wand is he's holding and he's looking into the horizon with the wand in his hand. So it's about outgrowing situations and expanding and looking at the next thing. The Four of Pentacles, though, can be about, you know, holding back or holding on to something. And with that being with the Two of Wands, I do feel like maybe there is something there that maybe you do want certain things, but maybe you're having a hard time letting go of your comfort zone or what you have going on right now, or whatever it may be. Stability, to have, like, you have to be a little bit more free, or I don't know what it is. Because Page of Pentacles feels like where you're going, which is taking the first step into learning something new. It is a good card for studying something. It's a good card for just starting something fresh. It's the apprentice of the deck. So sometimes it's about kind of being a newbie a little bit at something and going into a very new environment. You know, that can be scary, and that might be what's holding you back a little bit here. So with the Two of Wands there, again, you might be trying to make sense of everything to understand it before you dive straight into it. But if you're feeling cold and you know it's something that's going to bring you joy, then you don't need to predict the next 10 steps. You just need to take the first, and it will start to become clear as you go. Okay, let's see your advice then. I would definitely say to whoever I'm speaking to, stop watching tarot readings and just go after what you know you're going to take some steps towards anyways. Because of this whole thing of needing clarity or confirmation over what you already feel like you need to do. Okay? just means that you're not trusting in your own observations and your own intuition and what it's guiding you to say, okay? Guiding you to go towards, not say. What's the advice then, please, for Aquarius? Two of Swords, make the decision. I literally said that. Two of Swords is cutting things out and choosing one thing over the other, right? So it's making a major decision in your life. Okay. So however it resonates to you, let's clarify. Why is the Two of Swords the advice for Aquarius? Six of Cups, Eight of Wands. That's an interesting combo. I would say with this, don't go back into old habits or the past, right? Because Six of Cups can be nostalgia, but the Eight of Wands, to me in the upright, it's always about the right direction. But because it's in the reverse with the Six of Cups, the past is the wrong direction. Doing things the way you've always done things is the wrong direction, right? Thinking or reminiscing is the wrong direction. So I feel like with the Two of Swords, they want you to get more focused on the future and actually just taking steps towards it. Into new things, new habits. Okay, with that combination. Now, Eight of Wands can be about communication. It's in reverse. There will be no communication from the past, so it's time to cut that out too. All right, my angels, so that's what I have for you. I wish you guys all the best. I send you my love. Thank you for being here. Let me know if it resonates with you, and I'll see you guys in the next week. All right.